Siema, z strony Polski Gracz, widzimy się po raz ponowny w Andromedzie, moi drodzy. No i czas zobaczyć tą naszą kolonię, jak ona się prezentuje. Oj, oj, oj. Szczęście. Obyło się bez zgona. Zobaczmy jeszcze, co ta planeta ma nam do zaoferowania i będziemy z niej powoli zmykać, prawda?
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Okej. Przykro mi, że tak to się skończyło, pieniądze, ale jak to się... No to się nie skończyło jakoś tak źle dla nas, prawda? Wydaje mi się, że można powiedzieć, że dobrze, skoro kolonię założyliśmy i tak dalej. Dobra, chyba tu powinienem pójść. Poczekajcie, bo tu jest tak nawalone rzeczami.
Already getting requests from the Prodromos labs.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
Dobra, brak wiadomości. Okej. Sprzedawca. Kredytów to my mamy mało, ale możemy sprzedać cały złom. I... Aha. Teraz mogę potwierdzić. Dobra, potwierdzam, co tam będę. Handeli mi się nie za bardzo tutaj jakoś chcę robić. Dobra, zobaczmy, co jest u góry. Terminal. Pozdrowienia z Nexusa. Dobra, i tu jest Kane Fawukes. Wygląda jak Luke Skywalker z Star Warsów.
Wait, oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry.
I'm just...
Likewise, I'm Fox, Chief Engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. When I left, I got into I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And
What do you do?
my team gets things going. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to...
What do you think?
First impressions? The remnants are... It'll take work, no question. But I think EOS is really going to be...
What are the other...
Like Connor, you mean? Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Dobra, do widzenia. Oj. Handlarz, spoczko. Tu jeszcze mamy parę rzeczy. Aktualnie Tempesta. Dobra.
Hello there.
Henley Abrams.
Pathfinder, I hear you're to thank for a physics
That's me.
Hanley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And yet, Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to.
Activating that vault changed the planet.
Considering its world-altering technology we've never... But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support.
What kind of...
Your basic first in scientific work. Soil, water, atmosphere. Keep...
Dobra, zawsze coś tu pogadamy.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
Powinniśmy uczyć.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how.
Agreed. Maybe you'll check.
Dobra, cieszę się, że mogłem pomóc. Dobra. Warto się tu rozglądać, jak widać, prawda? Można się różnych ciekawych rzeczy dowiedzieć.
Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. I've also coordinated with your cat expert. He wanted me.
I didn't assign a cat.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Thoughts on
Od
your
ketów.
boss?
Ciekawy
Good
ekspert.
passive whip for the. I hope he's proud. Feels like he's proud. Stellar. We keep it up. We'll make this world look.
How did you?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That's the training for the trip was. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
Dobra. Czysta planeta.
Where'd you launch out?
The pale blue dot, Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. What about you? Miss anything?
I miss. Make your choice. And as a B.
Your popcorn sounds nice, Pathfinder.
Sounds like you left some.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
I know exactly how you feel.
Like a bullet leaves a gun. Sometimes you just gotta go. Of course.
Okej. Chyba o to chodzi.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, it's worth it when it's your own.
A dawaj regularne
Make sure
raporty.
to keep a clear log of what.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeated. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that. Some key positions, Connor Supply. Remember, with them and my Major Domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I combed the first two outpost attempts. Those people died.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Jest nadzieja.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone.
Right. They tell me there were Oh, and Pathfinder. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
No dobra.
Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder. Prodromos will have more. Nexus must be waiting, Pathfinder. Relax. There will be more for you.
What can you say?
Exacting bunch, as the science types always. Not quite gold rep. Honored to lead them for as long as they need me. August Bradley. I joined the initiative because it's a frontier.
Any family?
A niece on Earth. We didn't talk after my sister passed.
I've had similar.
Yes, well, we stay out of people's grief.
My father, your sister.
We stay out of people.
What is that? Stay out of.
Shit, that's right. You didn't have to block them. The thing is, you and your father, not unique. Just every initiative species, except maybe Asari and Krogan. Everything we build begins with that. So yeah, we stay out of people's grief.
How do you keep?
I let it. What's that old saying? That seems like it fits anyone in the initiative. Or maybe everyone.
What's behind?
It means Forerunner. Language is... That ownership is key to the initiative. As long as we meet our obligations to the Nexus, what we build and how we organize,
O, ja się nie
Just
pytałem.
looking for a status report.
not much to report. We're making life up as
Okay.
we go. I only work with Addison. She's by the book. And with all the shit that happened,
And the others.
I only work with Addison.
So your
A
job
my
is to
akurat Addison
acquire
chyba
the
nie
others,
lubiliśmy.
or do you intentionally avoid them?
The initiative was smart enough to limit the obstacle. Outposts deal with Addison. She deals with the others. And I
Dobra, do
come in.
widzenia.
Maybe think about that.
I wspomnienia.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Przy okazji tylko sobie zaznaczmy tutaj.
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Szczerze, czy tam coś jest? O, fluoryd. Tak średnio mi się wydaje raczej. Żeby na każdym zadupiu coś było. Terminal.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's an incredibly bad idea.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Dobra. Ambulatorium. Dobra, o rety. Co to jest? Ciekawy surowiec. Tu u góry chyba nie byłem.
This is definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
Dobra. Co jest z doktorem? Porozmawiajmy.
Dr. Ramirez, run the clinic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
What do you think?
I've known him for years. Was the squad medic when he was injured. He's a smart fellow. Oh, and it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict my
What's the latest?
usual checkups for first-in colonies. Plus a few...
Why did you join?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but I knew August. Bradley. This seemed like a better frontier.
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
Do widzenia.
I'll...
Dobra, terminal. Wszyscy znają Raidera. To jest dopiero przyjemne uczucie.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sign from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
Tutaj. Tam będzie trzeba w ogóle też w końcu polecieć. Dobra, dobra. Na razie do naszej furki wypada dojść. Wiecie, co mnie tylko dziwi, że ta fura nie ma żadnego zbrojenia. To jest dla mnie zastanawiające.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the fort giant.
Lexi, found another colonist.
No, czyli musimy ich ratować. Ech, no tak.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Wiadomo. Jak nie Rider, to kto? Tu jest jaskinia, o proszę.
First out.
Dobra.
Outpost. It must mean something to you.
Hopefully, Prodromos sets a high bar.
I hear resource shipments are up. A good sign for people trying to live here.
Kurna, tam kto jest? Ja pierniczę, gdyby nie to, że czas nas goni, to bym chętnie tam zajrzał, ale nic tu na minimapie nie ma. Razu potem tam sobie te minerały przeskanujemy. Dobra, dawaj Rider, dawaj Rider.
I'm not real romantic about road hazards. Interesting rocks are just as bad for the Nomad.
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run.
Coraz mniej czasu.
Help us! Please!
Już jesteśmy. właśnie, bo ja zmieniłem... Oj! Uposażenie. Pewnie widzicie. Te umiejętności się ich teraz trzeba nauczyć tego. Ja pierdzielę. Ależ jestem słaby. Z niwelatorem chyba jeszcze nie walczyliśmy, co? No, pracownicy. Chyba mamy do pogadania, co?
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out.
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
How many people need to get hurt?
Pathfinder's got a point, Jennings.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder.
Okej. Sobie jeszcze zobaczmy tylko te umiejętności, żeby sobie tak poprzypomnieć. Tutaj, oj, tutaj mamy przyciąganie, ale te przyciąganie coś jakoś tak słabo działa. Więc dam tu rzut i zbustuję od razu rzut. Promień. A, nie stać mi tak, dobra. Nieważne. A czemu tu się zbustowało? To też ciekawe. Spalanie. Mamy też nową... Umiejętność spalanie, czyli wystrzeliwanie pocisk plazmowy, który 120, 150. Ja jednak bym przy omnigranacie został. I jeszcze mamy inwazję, inwazja. No ale to też tak dziwnie działało, więc sobie weźmy barykadę szczerze. Dobra. I teraz po minerały.
Experiencing radiation damage. My sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably.
Dobra, chyba to nie pykło, co? Weźmy szybką podróż, żeby tu nie umrzeć zaraz. Będziemy ryzykować. Stacja badawcza, tu coś jest jeszcze, dobra.
All we could do is watch it happen.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
Recovery's a long-term process.
Radiation within safe levels.
A co tu się dzieje? Tu coś jest u góry. My się zaraz dowiemy co takiego. Troszkę zrąbałem z tym brakiem nomada, co? O. Teraz z buta. Dobrze, że ten jetpack mamy, to bardzo, ale to bardzo ułatwia jednak podróżowanie i... Datapad jest.
Recording Initiative Cryo Identification E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. And nothing worked.
Didn't want to go, but ran out of things to try.
Tam widzę pojazd. Chyba nikogo nie ma.
Enemies!
Pyk. Wiecie co, w Mass Effectie Andromedzie mi brakuje tego, że nie można czasem się poskradać i tak po cichu pozabijać, że tu już strzelasz, przeciwnik automatycznie wie skąd do niego leci pocisk od ciebie i automatycznie do ciebie nawala.
Think they'll ever try moving back in here?
Resilience is more than a name. It's our duty now.
Look out for anything big and hungry.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Tu nawet byliśmy, prawda?
Nice. Let's get to a research station, see what we got.
Ale co tu teraz? Ulotnić się mamy? Chyba tak. No to co? No ulatniamy się, prawda? Zrobiliśmy co się dało. To wchodzimy na stateczek. Poczekajcie, muszę włączyć powiadomienia. O, dziękuję bardzo. A, tu jest, dobra, wróć na Tempset, opuszczać planetę, opuszczać.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
No i co teraz?
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots.
just to be clear.
No, to pionier decyduje.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
No dogadujcie się ze sobą.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
No i super.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
A, no to i tak do Nexusa wracamy. No to dobrze, tam też mieliśmy te sprawy kolonialne. Dać ulepszenia, to rzadkie. To jest tylko do zebrań, tutaj nic nie zrobimy.
I'm in the galley when you're free.
Dobra, miejsce grup uderzeniowych, warto coś tu kliknąć. Wybierz grupę uderzeniową, wysyłamy, no tam po prostu tutaj dość losowo, taktujmy. Dobra, tutaj nie przypominam sobie, żebym coś miał szukać.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Czy my mamy już lecieć?
That's
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship, of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the...
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid we built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Dobra. Kallo. PB. Mogę tu zobaczyć tych naszych wszystkich towarzyszy jakoś tu? Chyba nie. PB to była... Tak, to jest ta do kapsuły kołacyjnej, ta fioletowa. Korra. Gil. Gil, okej. Maszynownia, kuchnia. Gdzie jest kuchnia? Pracownia naukowa. Pójdźmy do PB, może ona będzie chciała pogadać.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were...
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Okay.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Ciekawa postać. Nie ma co ukrywać. Dość zwariowana. Podobna bardzo do...
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin? Nothing gets by you.
Natali? No nie
Just
no.
a friend.
Jest
Now
inna.
she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements. Don't you think?
I don't know.
I've always been self-motivated. Don't need much more than curiosity to drive me forward.
What was it like for you?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up, so I kind of lived off. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even...
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
Aha.
What drew you to the
Nie w tym kierunku to miało
Are you
pójść.
kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated... There's so much to discover. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If
Twój
we can
obecny
appropriate it...
projekt.
You really won't tell me?
That's right. Next question.
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well...
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem... Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right. Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
Oh, is it my turn to...
Sorry.
You might find that people reveal themselves more free.
Really good advice.
There's also Lexi, our...
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
Dobra, daj nam ci
You're off the
spokój.
hook, BB.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Okej. Stacja uzbrojeń, nie. Kuchnia, gdzie jest... Gdzie miała być kuchnia? Może na dół trzeba zejść. Tak. Oczywiście, że na dół. I teraz dużo więcej nowych osób mamy. Będzie gdzieś tu Drax.
You're not Harry. The blue give it away?
Nie wiem jak Lexi.
Habitat 7 was a little more... He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
You know Sarah's the good one.
I think...
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a job.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking...
I couldn't be...
I just stabbed...
We all have off.
I always hoped...
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my getting a cat specimen.
What?
A cat corpse. For autopsy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative. Oh.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to...
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the cat. An autopsy.
Right.
Sam, make sure...
No, nie powiem śmiesznie. Dobra, Drak jest tutaj. Może warto jest do wszystkich zajrzeć w sumie.
Don't give the Pathfinder to...
Who are you talking to?
Cash, Nexus superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Wydaje się jej, że może mną dyrygować, bo jest moją wnuczką, to nie na odwrót?
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Cash said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. The cat makes sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't real.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy...
It was. Staying became... After the mutiny happened, it was... Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did, without my... As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people.
Keeping Cash in our colony. That's why I'm happy to
Can't argue with that.
Okej. Z drakiem.
Ryder, you meet Spender? Got no idea why Spender lied to the crook. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a
Dobra, o
visit on the
tobie.
next.
I'd like to know more.
Fire away.
Tell me more about the Krogan.
My clan's there. We all got a decent set.
Farming?
Food's food. Just because we can eat any. I'm pretty fond of corcrow roots myself. Takes a while.
How did you
Huh, that's right. Must have been a pretty steep
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. And she swiped supplies I was trying to get for cash. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from...
She really?
She sure does. But here's the best. She waited until I saw her again. They're both still laughing at me over that.
So about...
Ha! The list... I've been doing this for a long time. Don't even know how I'm still...
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. And a really hard head.
Dobra. Powstanie Nexus.
Why did the Krogan...
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal. Cash is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Cash?
Oh, more like she airlocked Spender. Oh, Dan wouldn't listen to me when...
So what's...
Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and...
Yeah, you want to hook that thing up. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can... Been in some of those fights. There's a
Yeah, I was dismissed from the...
No shit.
Almost. Sam is part of what makes someone a pat. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
What's it like to...
Kesh is my Rushan. Damn proud of her too. She did good.
Ależ w Andromedzie jest w ogóle dużo opcji tych dialogowych, co można godzinami rozmawiać tylko.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Got any story?
Does a piejack scratch its butt?
Anything about the cat?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about...
Wraiths are sneaky little shits like the ghost. Just listen for them. They tend to give them... Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about...
Destined or annoying. Quick. Perfect for grenade practice.
Dobra.
We can...
Sure.
Hey, what...
Yeah?
Is everyone a...
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Spoko. Sam.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's route.
Prośba o pomoc, witaj Ryder. Wywiady, jestem na początku ok. Krypta. Sztuczki Tempesta. W sprawie twojego ojca. Wiem, to tylko 500 stron. Okej. Archiwizuj, archiwizuj.
Hello, Ryder. But you succeeded on it. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
What was Dad?
He believed your family trials brought you. It appears that hope was well founded.
Dobra, wyloguj, nie ma tam co akurat mu pytań zadawać. W sensie Samowi, bo to są takie pytania tam, wiecie. Tu jest... Wydawałoby się, że bieżnia, ale nie, to nie jest bieżnia. Garderoba. Dobra, w kurce jednak bardziej ci do twarzy. Dobra. Tu nie wiadomo. Wetraliam. Dobra, wiecie co? Warto pogadać tu ze wszystkimi od razu, skoro już się przechadzamy po tym statku. Będzie to więc dłuższy odcinek.
Pathfinder rider to engineering. Repeat, rider to engineering.
Shit. Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get...
That's not why I came. Sure, I know everyone on the crew. Even better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, we've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Dobra.
Terraforming Atmo processors. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it would just be moving.
I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Znaleźć
The
dom.
plan's the same. We find...
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Have anyone else here with...
No, just me and Sid.
No, I mean...
Special? No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to...
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. And again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
How did you hear of the Andromeda?
Short answer, Cash. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came. Eventually, I figured out something was going. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that.
You talked about your...
We brought a lot from home. Most things you want, someone's... You just have to figure out who. And what they're willing to take in exchange.
That just sounds like you're taking advantage of people.
Is it? I get people what they want. And they do want. Or they wouldn't pay.
You were on the neck...
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wait. Some wanted to go home, some...
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe But why would the initiative go to all this trouble? Thing about conning people, if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You probably have...
You know where to find me.
Okej. Tu będzie ten. Liam.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fact that
Kanapa.
refuses the charge from an overclocked Omni Blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, being a cop just didn't fit. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Czym była zmora, najpierw
Tell me
powiedz.
about your group. Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? HUST 1, but all civilians, retired vets. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I put it behind me after Dad's work went sour. It was
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder.
that blunt, huh?
That blunt.
Marzenie o
I
przygodach.
hoped my Alliance career would lead to adventure. Didn't happen. Couldn't. But here, everything's new.
I don't hear idealist.
Back at you, Costa.
I want to say I'm running from my... But it's bullshit. I just heard about the initiative and still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong.
I know why I'm here. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help. Podromos, we started Pathfinder. A new life.
Nie, to takie
That
nie.
is goddamn brilliant.
Takie
We
nie
barely covered how you
pytania.
joined.
Znaczy te.
Alright.
No.
I was a bad
Dialogi.
student. Pissed. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Tell me about your family.
I missed the hell out of them. Some not. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin. No brothers or sisters. It was traditional. How about you?
Life with my family.
You may do though, right? I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
You were a cop then?
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You found your place.
I knew it. And that led me here.
We'll talk.
I know it.
Dobra. Dzięki, Liam. Tutaj pogadaliśmy chyba z każdym, więc windzioszką. A, bo ona u góry była, no. No tak. Gil. Zobaczmy Gila.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, it's a dirty job. Are you the...
King, actually. You might want to bow. Otherwise, no...
I'll take my chances. Just want to see how things are going.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but I tend to live the way I work. Figured maybe I'd find my true... I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
We're exploring this cluster.
Then the question will be, well, you just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go.
Deal.
Elegancko. Z Gilem pogadane i co? Do Kory możemy w sumie jeszcze pójść z Suwi, może pogadamy i zakończymy ten odcinek. Nie ma co tego przedłużać, nie wiadomo jak.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants,
Something on your mind?
maybe.
What the hell was that?
I know that look. It's just my biotics reacting to all this. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get...
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and the Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made...
You were his second in command.
He was more a mentor. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
I know it's not the same.
I hope you're as good at being... I said I wouldn't get in the way. I prepped for years as your father. An untrained pathfinder and all this mess to fix.
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like the initiative was meant to be different. It's quiet in here. First job, see if there's any news. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Okej, jeszcze tu pogadajmy coś.
Hi there.
Did you come out here with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing... Sorry, huntresses. Figure things out. But I was there for soldiering, not romance.
You're not technically...
Can't get anything past you, can I?
You were in the Alliance before you became...
My biotics. Untrained biotic power on a starship.
I spent years watching pioneers. Then Dad's career collapsed.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
We needed to start over, so...
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
What did you do?
But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in a sorry space. Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond.
Who'd pick a fight with the most power?
Themselves, usually. Terrorists, cults, rogue... The Asari were spacefaring when our Roman Empire was new. Didn't fit.
How's the search?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in.
After 4 years with a pack of...
Choking hazard.
Wow.
Dobra, do widzenia.
I'll be here.
Jest Suvi i jeszcze tylko z nią pogadamy.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy, twisting and turning.
It's dangerous.
I can appreciate the colors. Helios is incredible. Is just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean...
Yes, I believe in a higher power. But I'm a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's something about coming face to face with...
Wow. It's wonderful. As if having faith in... As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
I wasn't questioning your abilities.
Thank you. Now I should probably update the rest. We'll talk later.
Nie ma problemu. Dobra, moi drodzy, będziemy kończyć w tym momencie ten odcinek. I do usłyszenia w kolejnych sesjach. Był Polski Gracz, trzymajcie się.